Welcome to this video. Wow, that's what kind of name is that? Yvain? I don't know. No, that's not going to work well. Me pronouncing that. Let's see. The Nimzo probably. I played a bit of Queen C2 recently. No, he's playing something entirely non-theoretical. Bishop E7. Not really fighting much for the center here. Okay, so what am I going to do? Probably E5. Gaining gaining space here. Queen G4 comes into consideration. Tja, looks good, right? G7 is hanging and E4 is hanging. If he goes knight C3, I can even take on G7, intermediate move. And for castles, I'm taking E4 and I'm a pawn up. Tja, that doesn't look good. What's black supposed to do here? Yeah, there's probably a reason why nobody plays bishop E7 on move 3, giving white a big center. Yeah, as usual, now black is taking time after he has screwed up the whole thing. Dashing out all this here in like 11 seconds and then they're lost and invest a minute. Okay, yeah, lost is a bit strong, but it's a pawn and no compensation.
Check.
Okay, so I probably have to play bishop d2 here. And it's a bit inconvenient, but it's never enough for black to compensate for the big center pawn. Okay, I can go bishop d3 here for this tempo there on h7. This is probably quite useful. The reason why I don't really think he has compensation because of my king is that I have very good central control and I'm better developed even, so I don't really see his compensation here. Yeah, this is probably the relatively best try. If I go d5, he takes ed, cd, bishop f5, stuff like that. Probably I should just take. And then queen a5. Yeah, maybe. It's probably still not enough, but
check.
It's a relatively good try. Okay, so I wonder if I should invest the time here. Probably, yeah. A3 and b4. b6, now b4 wins the piece. Yeah, maybe he wants to go knight d4 here, I guess. Yeah, but okay, it's not a big deal. I can go b4 here, and then rook d1. Knight d4 I can take. That is
check.
Really, wow. This is trading queens. That gives me a totally winning endgame here. Now my king is excellently placed there in the middle of the board. Okay, putting this on e4 so that he cannot easily develop his bishop, and then rook d1. So probably rook d6 or c5. What's best? c5 maybe. Yeah, preparing rook d6. He has bishop a4, but I can put the rook on d6. Nothing really that troubles me. So b5 he will take. Okay, so better not. I mean, probably I would win b7 at the end, so even that was possible. But he will simply run out of moves here.
Black resigns.
Well, it was a case of dashing out a couple of moves in seconds and then being lost. Yeah, bishop e7 is just a mistake. Gives white a big center. Simply no reason why black should allow that. I mean, in comparison to some other openings, let's say the King's Indian. The King's Indian, black at least gets in like d6, e5, fighting the center, or Benoni with c5, where you give up the center temporarily. He has no counterplay. The only way to do something in the center is d5, what he did. And after e5, yeah, you're in trouble now. What are you doing? If you are going back, I'm just taking the center pawn. It gives a bit of counterplay with c5, but it's never going to be enough. And after this, queen g4, I really don't see what black should do here. This is just miserable. Okay, what he did is he gave me this pawn. I could have played bishop h6 here, by the way. Why didn't I consider that? Okay, I took the pawn, which is also not bad, but I really should have played that one. Yeah, basically wins the exchange, but
check.
This is I don't really think he has compensation
check.
Here. Okay, computer gives him some compensation with bishop d7. This and computer gives equal. That's tough to believe, really. Well, maybe. I mean, equal. I don't know, but bishop c5 and then bishop to c6. Yeah, that's possible. I mean, bishop h6 was better anyway. I should have taken the exchange. Yeah, here tempo has to do this. Knight f3. Yeah, I doubt that something is still on here. Definitely not here. Bishop d7 is again given by the engine. This is an interesting try. I'm trying to get the bishop active there. And I mean, I shouldn't really take, right? This is falling apart for white. So what am I going to do then after bishop d7? d5? I'm not sure. This is what the computer is giving. Maybe. At least that limits the bishop and the knight. This looks a bit tricky, but it should be good for white. Even, I mean, the king is a bit of a problem, but two center pawns, and it's one extra. Yeah, okay. The way it went,
check.
I think he has absolutely nothing. Yeah, and he has to move the queen.
Check.
After that, it's really over. The end game is just very easy because white has total control in addition to his pawn. Yeah, okay, well, thanks for watching.